Two Sheds Gabby here. Today is Sunday and I'm just loafing around. But this video goes back a few days. A bank teller called me and told me that they had a jar of coins and a lot of them were foreign, and she took some time to separate all them out and gave me all the foreign coins, the majority of them Canadian. But this is the events of that day, me going to get them and to another bank and to the Kroger. Anyway, the stuff, let me show you just what I got. It's pretty cool. By George, I think I see something. 2 cents. While I was at the bank, the first one, the one that called me and said they had the Canadian coins for me. She also had like $10.50 worth of half dollars. She said there might be something in there. I said, well, just give them to me. I'll buy them. And lo and behold, one of them was silver. Today, my bank is giving free Mexican meals. I cannot wait. Oh my goodness, guys, this is amazing. I got a tomatilla pork, street taco, some chips and salsa, a Wild Bill chicken wrap, and some cotija fries. What a feast. Okay, I am back home from my little excursion out today, and I saved half of my food, well, not quite half, but a pretty good amount of this food for my wife. I didn't want to, but but I felt bad. She wanted to cut the grass. I told her, I said, no longer. She's a grass Nazi, I tell you. She just fits if it ain't cut. I said, no longer is grass going to be a priority. If we got things to do, the grass is just going to wait. She should have been there today. I mean, they were giving away amazing food, and she should have been there. So anyway, I couldn't hold back. I had to give her some. I actually got a silver. Yay. It's been a while. I cashed in some pennies, the zincs that were left over from my last hunt, and there was a bunch of change in the return. I just grabbed it and put it in my pocket. It may just be some dirty pennies, but I'm going to put my hand in my pocket and pull it out right now, and we'll see if there's anything any good. I feel some dirt. Oh. What do we have here? Is that just a token? Oh, pocket change. Yeah, it's just a token. Looks like there's no silver so far. No. Let's see here. Oh, there's another one. Pretty cool, though. Oh, I can't hardly see those dates. 68 we just missed. And a nickel and several pennies. I'll check in a second to see if any of them are copper. Anyway, that's cool. It's fun to get the freebies. Now I'm going to pull out the Canadian. I just threw it in my bag here. And this is what she gave me. I have not looked at anything. I have no idea what I'm getting. Pretty cool. That's a lot, though. That's really cool. Wow, look at that. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of coins. That is euro. Yeah, so we're gonna have some pretty neat stuff here. I'm pretty sure that's euro stuff right there. And there's some more of it. Oh, wow. That is a Canadian dollar, 1988. Well, how cool is that, folks? It's weird looking. Pence. 3 pence. 1964. Cool. Wow. There's another dollar, I guess. Canadian dollar. 1988. Is that another one? Canadian dollar. This one's newer. 2008. Oh my goodness. That was another token. $0.05. Barbados. Oh my goodness. That is totally cool. 2008 quarter. There's a lot of stuff here. There's more euro. More euro. Oh, is that Germany? 2 Pinnick. 1975, I believe. I can't read. Bundish Republic. Deutsch. I think that's German. I don't know, something like in that region. There's another dollar, 1982. Wow. What's that? 20 pence, 1983. That's really cool. There's so much stuff here. Uh-oh. Oh, it's 1 cent, 1954. British Honduras. Wow, that's cool. Oh, there's so much. It's just quarters, I guess, yeah. Newer quarters. I'm trying to remember when the last silver was. I'm thinking it was maybe 67. More British stuff. 10 pence. Somebody tell me what that says. There's another Deutschmark, 1964. I'll have to look that up. 1964. That's cool. What in the world? 20 centavos. Da Lampira, whatever that means. Republic of Honduras, 1999. 10 pesos. I got to call my friend in West Virginia. He's been dying to find some pesos. He's like, got all these people coming over. Why aren't we finding some pesos? So, oh, where'd it go? So I'll have to show him that. 1973, that one is. 1972. Sorry, I'm getting out of the camera. 1969. Oh, I've got to go. I don't remember all the years of the silver. I was thinking it was 60s. I'm going to turn off and just look it up real fast, and then I'll come back. Yeah, it looks like it was 1967. That's what I was thinking. I'll have to read a little more just to make sure that I'm not missing something. 1986. That's the older queen, so we know that's going to be newer. 2008. What is that? Frank, I can't even read that. Republica, 1 franc, 1976. Man, I hope I have a piece of silver or two here. I just don't know. I'll have to look these up. Look at that, 1968. Unreal. 2008. 1980. Well, there's another weird looking thing. Cool. Republica Italiana. 1978. Cool. What is this looking thing? 2007. Ghana. Huh. What a neat collection I've been given today. $1980. I'll have to go through all of these and just check the years. 1966, but I don't think the nickels were silver. I think they were just nickel. I cannot read that. Let me get my magnifier. Me and dimes, I tell you. Wait a minute. $1972, okay. £20. A lot of British stuff. Oh, there's a U.S. Ah, she just gave me some U.S. money too. $10 something. Australia, 1983. Wow. There is some wild looking stuff here. 10 cent. Is that what it says? 1980. I can't read that this close. I'll have to look closer to that one. I mean, I've just barely started, folks. $2007. Is that a regular coin or is that a commemorative? I don't know. Vancouver, 2010. 1975. 1980. That looks Mexican. Estados in Mexicanos, yeah. It's $1 symbol. 85. 1962. Boy, it would be neat if the nickels was silver. 1981. 2011. $2. Oh, it's another Mexican. Neato. I can't read that. I cannot read that. Another Mexican dollar. It's a nice old Canadian Copper penny. There's so much stuff here. It just looked a little older from a glance. $1 euro, 1 penny. $1980 again. So it says 69. Yeah, I believe it does. I'm just missing, aren't I? 1999. I don't know what that says. It looks like you have to hold it in front of a mirror to read it. There's a backwards R, backwards N. Is that weird? Wow. Well, I guess I'll turn off. I don't know if you want to watch every single coin. 1963. What do we have here? 10. Oh, I think we have a silver. I believe this one is silver. Far out. Man, that's cool. I do believe we have one. There's another U.S. quarter. You just gave me U.S. money. If I find any more silver, I'll come back and show you. I'll try to kind of group it all together at some point here. Okay, for the Canadian, I've separated those out. There's $17.75 in Canadian quarters. There's $4.40 in dimes. Oh, here's the dimes. $1.70 in nickels. $5 in the dollar coins. And then I got 9 copper pennies, Canadian, 2 that are not copper, and 1 King George. Well, I mean, it's copper, but that's cool. Very cool. And I've got a 53 here that goes in my book. So that'll be fun to put that in my book. And then I have 1 definite 80% silver. And then these 3, a quarter and 2 dimes, are 68, which I think they made some that year that were 50% silver. I'll just have to try to figure out which is which. I don't know what I have yet, but I'll try to figure that out eventually. So now I've got those all separated out, and I'm going to figure out the rest of the stuff. Man, it's still a lot of coins over there. Okay, here's the remainder of the coins. These are the ones I couldn't figure out from what they said, so I just looked them up. And we got Ethiopia, France, Greece, China, Bosnia, Iceland, Netherlands. This is 2 different eras of Japan, Bulgaria, Algeria. Here we have Mexico and euros and British, Germany. And these are different coins from British rule from different areas. Cayman Islands. Let's see here. Bermuda. Honduras. Oh, what was that one? Barbados, couple from Barbados. Australia. And if I can read these, each one of those I could read at one time. Cuba, Kuwait, Aruba, a few from there. Malaysia, a couple from Jamaica. Ghana, Italy, Swaziland, I'm guessing maybe that's a country in Africa. Zambia, same thing. Honduras, and Costa Rica. Pretty wild. And a couple of tokens, plus all the Canadians, plus 60 cents in American. Pretty crazy. She just gave it all to me. pretty excited. I'm not exactly sure. I may pull out, I've got a whole bunch of penny and nickel flips. I may put them in those. I may just stick them in I got a pretty big bag of foreign coins. I may just stick most of them in there and decide what to do with them later. Pretty cool though. That was a lot of fun. I just put the 53 Canadian penny in its slot, and I can mark off one more over here. So here's the 3 coins from 1968, a quarter and 2 dimes. But the silver ones and the not silver ones weigh the same. So how in the world do you tell which ones are silver or not? Well, it's the magnet test. If a magnet picks them up, they're not silver. Looks like I got 1 silver coin today from the Canadian. That one's 80% silver, 1963. And the $50 is 40%, 1967. So I did pick up 2 silver coins today. That's still pretty exciting. I think that takes me to 81 for the year. Okay, here's number 80 and 81, the Canadian. Slowly plugging away. I was just sitting there thinking, oh, I've got other Canadian books I need to look at. And I pulled out my nickel book, which goes from 1964 to 2011. And there were still several that I needed, and I found 4 more of those. And now I'll only have 2005 and 2011. And this little book will be full. That's kind of cool. These Canadian books were given to me by a friend of mine. And yeah, I had practically forgotten about the nickels, dimes, and quarters because I'd been trying to fill the penny ones because that's what I go through. But I needed 20. I found 20 of the dimes that I had gotten yesterday to go into the book. So now I'm going to move on to the quarters. That's pretty exciting. This 25-cent book of Canadian says that it starts from 1974 on, but whoever had this book before my friend decided to start it in 1962 on. I don't know if you can see that or not. And there's only a half dozen quarters in here, but that's how they have it arranged. They've already written the numbers in. So I'm just going to continue with it like that. And that's where I'll fill it from 62 on. So that means that there's about 6 of them that are going to need to be silver to put in here. But, you know, we'll start from where we're at, and we'll see what we find today to go in there. I filled 17 slots with the quarters that I have. One thing the person didn't account for, and I don't know if they didn't know or what, but some of the years have multiple different designs. I noticed the 2002 had at least 3, and so I'm just going to put in 1, and that's, you know, in the future I may do something different, but for now I'll just make sure I have 1 of each year. 17 more, that's really cool. This is really neat. It was a fun day for sure.